respond to this, that this is essentially a confirmation bias that the agencies are pushing, because this is what you think is true and therefore you are acting as if it is in any court of law. So far, none of these charges over the past decade and a half have been proven.
Investigation agencies will collect the evidence. Ultimately, all those facts are placed before the court. No investigation agency is going to punish them unless the case is decided in the honorable court. And whether it is PFI, whether it is some other organization or individual, ultimately the power lies with the
No, but
Indian
Deepa
courts.
Ishwar, respond to that point about confirmation bias. Respond to that point about there being an assumption that the PFI is guilty. So it's not an independent, non-partisan probe. The agency or the government of the day has already announced their guilt, and therefore now whatever is being done basically is part of a confirmation bias.
No, I think my respected panelist is desperately struggling to find some justification to it. We are very much aware of what confirmation bias is. And you say that we have a certain prejudice towards the organization and we are trying to gather as much evidence to support our own prejudice. My first question to you is, why did this prejudice happen and why do we have this prejudice? There must be something that happened to trigger this sort of a prejudice. For example, I have this particular notion about this party because of certain proven violent activities that this particular organization has done in my state itself, in Kerala. So how is that just prejudice and how is that just a confirmation bias or gathering evidence to support my prejudice? These are things that have actually happened, and that's what Rahul Kanwalji was also talking about. Mounting evidence is coming in.
Dr. Gemma, you speak out of turn. This is not right. Everyone else is being respectful. They're listening to you speak. You must surely allow Deepa Ishwar to conclude.
So I'm just saying that, when you have so much evidence around you and evidence is being collected one over the other, how can you say that it is a prejudice in the first place? It's no prejudice. These are based on facts. These are judgments based on facts. And today, if the NIA has cornered them and if there are people being arrested, I would say it's a long arm of law that's coming to, corner the organization that has cut off the arm of a professor years back. Now, isn't that actually an incident that has happened? How is it just a prejudice or just gathering of
now,
false
Rohan
evidence
Gupta,
based on what
I have
want to
these
say?
affidavits here from 2012 by the Kerala government at a time when Umen Chandy of the Congress was in charge of the state, and it says before the High Court that the PFI is nothing but a resurrection of the banned Students Islamic Movement of India in another form. Here is a Congress government making this charge before the High Court against the same organization.
See, Rahul, as I have told, if the central agencies have raided certain organizations and there are evidences against the country supporting communalism or violence, the action should be taken. I won't like to comment on a specific issue, but the point here is a larger point. It is the responsibility of the government, the central government, to ensure that action is taken against one and all. It should not be selective, number one, and even if they should set example by taking action against the people who are responsible for spreading hatred even.
Okay, Sharfuddin Ahmed, the party that you represent, the Social Democratic Political Party of India, evolved out of the PFI as its political electoral arm.
You have given the twice instinct to every panelist except me and included me. Yes, still when you call me, I just have...
No, just listen to my question. The party that you represent is the political arm of the PFI. The charge against the PFI leveled both by the BJP and the Congress previously is that the PFI essentially came after the ban of the SIMI and is essentially just a mask which disguises the actual intent and activities of the SIMI. Because the SIMI was banned, the PFI is what we have right now, and therefore it should be acted against in the same way as the SIMI was acted against.
First, I deny your allegation that SDPI is a part of PFI. Likewise, as Hindu Mahasabha was never a part of the RSS. So SDPI has its own and its independent autonomous standing. The second part I just give you an answer is that you please be patient with me, that Jagannath Narayan Commission as well as Prannath Kapoor Commission has clearly given the judicial finding that RSS has been involved in the disruptive activities and anti-national activities. So, it's still the no officer takes that instance, and when judicial finding is there, the next is that RSS, you have not taken the cognizance of my point. Just Yashwant Shinde is here to give the evidence that RSS is doing what this country cannot.
No, but why don't you respond to the charges that are being leveled against you? The fact that in multiple cases the PFI's name has come out in the investigation is always the PFI. Whatever happens in recent times.
Has any judicial finding been given by any court against the PFI in any case?
Let SP Vaid respond to that. That's what it comes down to at this moment. You can level a charge because you don't like the PFI, but no judicial verdict has come against the PFI so far, SP Vaid.
Be patient, be patient. Be patient, please. The officer quotes the Fulbari Sharif. In Fulbari Sharif, the sitting police officer says there has been no connection with the religious organization. There has been no source of evidence of foreign funding. So the sitting SSP of Bihar has given the statement on the media, and it has been known by everybody, but thereafter NIA was deployed there. So when the case is at that time, BJP was also in the government under the Nitish. So this is the ineffective investigation.